Hello, Mr. Henry and my fellow classmates. My book project is on the Scorch Trials by Zander. It's the second book in the Maze Runner series, and for my project, I chose to create a Minecraft world. During this video, I will be showing you my creations, so let's get to it. First off, let me say that whenever you see a glass plane, which is this stuff right here, it's not really in the scene. It's just the only way I could get these villagers and other villagers like them to stay still. So this scene is where Wicked is telling the Gladers what they have to do to get the cure for the flare. If you don't know, Wicked is the agency that put the Gladers in the maze, and the flare is a deadly disease that attacks the brain, and all the Gladers have it. Now, you may be wondering what this wall is. Well, it's a force field that Wicked has put up to protect this Wicked agent from all the Gladers while he's telling them that what they have to do is cross the Scorch, which is the most burned up part of the earth, thanks to a solar flare. And just for good measure, this is all the supplies that they gave the Gladers. Now, on to scene 2. In this scene, Thomas and the rest of the Gladers have just made it out of a thunderstorm and into a city which is inhabited by crazy people, thanks to the flare. The leader of the crazy people, or cranks as they're referred to in the book, is this man right here. His name is George. And he is threatening to kill the Gladers, but Thomas convinces him not to kill them because if the cranks follow the Gladers, they can also get the cure for the flare. But instead of bringing everyone, George decides to just bring him and a girl named Brenda, who Thomas bonds with. I believe that pretty much wraps up this scene, so on to the next one. During this scene, Thomas has recently been kidnapped from the rest of his group by his friends named Teresa and Eris. And he is then thrown into this gas chamber where he believes he's going to die. But when he wakes up in the same room, the doors open and his friends take him out and tell him that the only reason they did that is because that Wicked threatened to kill Thomas if they didn't make him think he was going to die. They then catch up to the rest of the group who are already on their way to the spot where they're supposed to get the flare. I chose to include the scene because it was important and it broke up the friendship between him and his friends, and it also broke up their bond and their trust. So now, on to the last scene. In this scene, Thomas and the Gladers have made it to the spot where they're supposed to be, but all it is just a stick in the ground. Then these big black containers arose from the ground, revealing these monsters. Now all the Gladers are fighting for their lives. What will happen? Who will win? I don't know. Read the book to find out.